on, Rain Gang? What is going on, Ravens flock? Listen, this Ravens team is not the same old Ravens. You know how Eric Weddle used to say? Well, I think it's actually true now. We're going to get into that and so much more here on this episode of Quiet Storm Sports. Make sure you like the video too. Yes, sir. Welcome back to yet another episode of Quiet Storm Sports. I am your host, Sutton Def. You're watching the Purple Rain Podcast YouTube channel where we cover all things Baltimore Ravens and more here. So if that sounds good to you and you may be new here, be sure to like this video. Also hit that subscribe button because football season is officially here. As far as I'm concerned, football season is here. We got a Ravens wire that I'm getting ready to react to here in just a few minutes. But literally, training camp starts Friday, so I'm excited. I know you're excited if you're a football fan, especially if you're a Ravens fan. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because there's a lot of content coming out of PRP. So please be sure to lock in with us here on this channel. As you guys know, we do these episodes live, so shout out to the live chat. I want to bring you guys up on screen here. Let me see who's in here. I see Ashley's in the chat. What's going on, Ashley? Keto's in the chat as well. Void's in the chat. What up, what up, what up? Void just became a member. Shout out to Void. Appreciate that. Go ahead and clap it up for him. Joining the Rain Gang membership. Appreciate that, Void. Making it rain here on the Purple Rain Podcast. Okay, listen, guys, we have some things to get into. Some very, very fun things to get into. Ravens media team is always doing an amazing job at, you know, putting together these honestly, like, just cinematic pieces. Like, they almost feel like films, right? And just kind of behind the scenes footage of the Baltimore Ravens. And they just released one. I think they're still live with it right now, but I rewinded it all the way to the beginning. I'm going to react to it live here with you guys. I have not seen any of it yet. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and pull us over there so we can get this going. All right. So Ravens mini camp, Ravens wired. Let's get into it.
Hey, Roquan.
Captain.
We got him. Where's Kyle? Get him. Okay, listen. You guys pick one big guy, like an O lineman. You guys pick one D lineman. Doing a mid ball. So pick who you think can throw it farther. One middle skill, like a tight end or a running back. Pick one middle skill, one skill. All right, you guys pick the matchup.
Core, you got it? I'm ready to speak up. Core. Hey, we got the hand. We pick the hand. I promise you. All right. You see, that's a head honcho. He tweaked up. And this right here, he'll do anything.
Oh, yeah. I love these challenges, man.
Oh, yeah, we got him. Oh. Hey, toss it low. Toss it like this, not like that.
Strategy.
Hey, toss it low. He ain't on the line.
You got to love how competitive Zay Flowers is. I'll give him that for sure. What's going on, Asmodeus? What up, Tila?
It's too high. It's too high. Low. They not listening. They not listening.
Hey, okay. Jalen Hawkins fitting in just nicely with the rest of the dudes, man. I mean, I love that. I love that.
Hey, I'm going with you, coach. Toss the ball low.
Good thing Sutton didn't see the Ravens chat. What was in the Ravens chat?
You got a shot.
It don't matter. You're not gonna get it.
It ain't gonna matter. Let's go.
I think that's talking shit. I love it. Shelly, what up?
No.
Look at Zay, man. I love the competitive fire from Zay Flowers, man. He's so goofy, like Tila says in the chat.
No, push up.
But like, I love it though. I love it.
He listen because he a receiver.
Gotta love how vocal he is too, just like with everybody.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, Ravens wired. Okay, let's get it. Ooh, I can't wait, chat. Let's get it. Ooh, I can't wait. Here we go. Here we go.
We've been here for 6 weeks. All right, the vets, you guys have been doing a great job. All right, we got a 4-week stretch. Okay, we got 9 OTAs.
Bait,
4-week
Tez.
stretch. All right, most important day is today. Most important meeting is right now. Okay, so all we want to do every day is stack improvement. Okay, it's just really about creating standards of how we operate. That'll translate to us playing winning football.
That's right. That's right, coach. Okay, Calais. Hey, man, I hope Calais is good, dog. I really do.
Let's go! Let's go, baby. Great day to be in Baltimore! Hey.
Okay. Hype up my safeties, PJ. Hype my safeties up.
Let's go!
Hype my DBs up. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, it's a few more days, y'all. A few more days.
All the work you put in, Mark. Give us the word. Break up, Indy. Hey, bring it in, man. Every day, be the best you can be the best together. Together on 3, 1, 2, 3. Together. Yeah, Mark. Get to it. Let's go. Long run. Day one. Day one. Day one. What's up, D? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. They're right. They're right. Like Mark said, be the best version of yourselves today, baby. Whatever it takes. Be a little bit better, a little bit stronger, a little bit more detailed, a little more technique savvy, baby.
And again,
let's go. Big dogs on 3.
Another
1, 2, 3.
narrative down the drain that Lamar Jackson doesn't show up in early offseason activities. Right? Another narrative down the drain, chat. Let's clap it up for that. We got rid of another one. We got rid of another one. Lamar, think about Lamar, bro. If Lamar is looking fast again, oh my goodness. Because that's the reason why everybody is, acting like he's not going to be hitting on nothing this year, is because he wasn't doing anything with his legs. Rolling with Davo podcast. Thank you for joining the Rain Gang, joining the Rain Gang membership. Appreciate that, brother.
Our goals for OTAs, all right, is learn by doing. All right, we've been able to, have meetings, have group drills, plays on air, all that type of stuff. Now we get to have a little bit more action.
I feel like that's the best way for us to learn it, to get out there and do it, and we go out there and put it on the field.
Big facts, big facts.
They think they know our playbook. Y'all think y'all know our playbook?
See, that's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see the wide receiver screens. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of Zay Flowers being utilized in that way. I get it. He's a smaller receiver. You want to get him the ball as quick as possible. But no, it's time for Zay Flowers to graduate into being an actual receiver, not just a gadget guy. Most of the time, he's in motion or jet sweeping and things like that, or a wide receiver bubble screen. No. I want to see him down the field with developing routes and catching the ball down the field and making plays after that. That's what I see. That's what I want to see as the next progression of Zay Flowers' game.
I think that everybody's been,
Void.
page with
Void dropping the 5 gifted memberships in the chat. Clap it up for him. Going crazy. Darlene, you are now a member. Oh man, a bunch of them. They're coming in. GMAIY 1975, you are now a Rain Gang member. Be More Raven 826, you are now a Rain Gang member. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness, man. The memberships, the gifted memberships, they are rolling in. They're rolling in. Appreciate Void, man, making it rain here on this episode of the Purple Rain podcast. Listen. Season's coming around, and we're doing that jersey giveaway for our members only. So Void just gifted 5 memberships. So you guys got a chance. As you know, as soon as you become a member, you automatically have a chance to win our giveaways. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Void. And let's go ahead and continue.
Communication, and as players and coaches, there's been a cohesiveness to just learn each other, just be the best that we can, focus on those details that we talked about.
off-season program, okay? You guys have done a great job. We had 30 vets that made 100% of the days. Shout out to you guys.
I feel like we've made a lot
They
of
need to
leaps
go away, Spicy
throughout
Rice.
the offseason. Like, I just feel like we've taken major steps. We're still obviously building, but I can just see the growth day in and day out, and I just can tell with the attention to detail from all angles, so I'm very excited about it.
Make or break year for Roquan.
Let's go.
Make or
Baby.
break.
Let's baby. Let's go.
See, do you make up for last season?
One of the things
or we
Jesse
breaking
has
up?
really
we breaking up that
implemented is
contract?
wanting this team to
sending
be
you about
so
your way.
vocal on the defensive side, and I think that really starts with Roquan Smith. He's the
Damn
vocal
right.
leader of this defense from day one, and he's someone who really sets the tone for how these practices are going to go.
We good. We good. Flat pass game. Watch the birds. Watch the birds. Transition. Transition. Get the post.
He's a guy that's been one of the major leaders of our offseason program, taking ownership of the defense in a way that you kind of hope a Mike linebacker would.
Take advantage of the moment. That's all we have right now. Op, just earn more op. Always think about that, baby. LB's on one. One, LB's. Good, Trent.
Roquan, what about his defense excites you specifically?
Oh yeah, I just think it's a method behind the madness. Clear, clean communication on what's expected. That's always allows each and every player to play to the best of their abilities. I'm excited about it, and I think it's going to be good for all of us.
It allows you to.
You know, I definitely think that the linebacking unit for this Ravens team is probably top 3 most intriguing units to me going into this season. Like the ones that I'm just like the most curious about, you know what I mean? Like I would say linebackers I'm most curious about. Also wide receiver, of course, I'm most curious about. And then I would say third, maybe O-line, only because there's a bunch of new pieces along that interior. But those are the 3 position groups that I'm most intrigued about going into this season. And also at the same time, I know I said I'm curious, but I'm also a little bit worried about, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's going to be an interesting season, a very, very interesting season.
Be aggressive, honestly.
Why Calais is standing?
Second one was real good.
Why was Calais standing? Why is Calais just standing over, like hunched over? Like, was it that hot that day? Like, all right. I mean, he was looking at bro technique, you know. All right.
First one was, second one was real good.
Love it
I
though.
like it. You correct yourself. What happened that really messed you up is you was a little behind on the 3 techniques and you was trying to catch up. Yeah. So
That's
he
Jenkins
hit you.
in
He was going where you was already trying to go.
Calais Campbell is back with the Baltimore
Vet
Ravens.
coaching up the vet.
Signed a 1-year deal. It's going to be his 19th season in the National Football League. Unbelievable.
You're 19? You are an anomaly. For sure.
You are an anomaly as well, though.
What year is this?
19.
Do you like have a goal on how long you want to play? Just till the wheels fall off?
Yeah, I mean,
Just wide mode. Keep going. Maryland
I'll
probably be practicing one day now.
He's one of those guys like Calais Campbell. I don't know if you guys watched the Netflix series Quarterback, but like Joe Flacco talks kind of the same way that Calais Campbell talks when they talk about like, you know, hey, when are you going to finally hang him up? And he's just like, bro, I don't know. Like, as long as like I'm still kicking, I'm still going to play. You know, I'm going to be on a team or like in some capacity. But I do think that Calais is a little bit closer to retirement than Flacco.
Where you?
I don't know. I don't know what's going to be the time factor because I haven't figured it out yet. We'll see.
You know, Calais can still play at a really high level. I think his tape last season speaks for itself. I'm excited about what he'll bring between the lines to our defense. And then also very excited about him as a person, him as a leader in the locker room.
Oh, Boogie, how you feeling? You all right?
I'm good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The type of
Love that.
connection that he brings just ties
Yeah,
everyone
keep-
together.
coach up
Just
Zion.
having him,
Coach
his
up Zion.
experience and
That's
who
what I
he is as a
need.
man, I'm very excited.
What's the best thing about your pass rush?
My prime. Even 9, you guys are on for sure.
That's a
What makes
fact,
your power
Tila.
good? I know why. I'm just curious if you know why.
Ooh.
I want to help some of the young guys. I mean, you see
Hold on, go back. Let me go back.
I'm very excited.
What's the best thing about your pass rush?
He talking to Zion Young here.
My prime. Even 9, you guys are on for sure.
What makes your power good? I know why. I'm just curious if you know why. I want to help some of the young guys.
See, I love that. I love that. Just teachable moments. He's bro, he told him, he was like, what makes your pass rush so good? Zion Young said, look, it's my power. And he said, what's so good about your power? Like, what's good about your power? I know why. I just want to know if you know why. And you guys remember when I said a couple weeks ago, you know, if you want somebody to do a job and do a job well, you have to help them understand the why of the job, not just the how. You know, like this is Calais Campbell kind of like embodying that here.
Guys, I mean, you see a lot of young talent, especially on the D line. You know, between Mike Green, Robinson kids, Zion Young. It's just like, man, there's a lot of guys that I feel like can kind of help come along and I try to be value out on O-line, D-line. I even talk with the DBs, linebackers. Like, I mean, there's a lot of places I feel like I have value from a leadership standpoint. Oh yeah, man, I'm excited, man. You definitely got to work with you a little bit. Controlled aggression, baby. That's the name of the game. That's cool.
Venga.
You have to y'all see where it happens. Okay, man. But I don't trust it.
That's a lot of growing up, though. I remember them days where I see it and I'll be like, dang, I should have trusted it. And then eventually start trusting it, and then eventually start seeing it and dominating,
Yeah.
But the ones who have success early, the ones that can confidently trust their instincts. And even when you're wrong, like, I thought I saw something and I was wrong. Coach had to live with that too.
Yeah.
You tell my bad, coach, and you go back to it, But,
This is why I call Calais Campbell like the legendary like oak tree. Because there's just so many branches of wisdom that he's just like given to these young guys versus Zion Young on the defense. Now it's Venga Ioane, the 14th overall pick, playing right guard this year for us. Like, man, I can't say enough how much I love and respect Calais Campbell and love him back on the squad this year.
There's a confidence of like trusting what you see. I tell my D lineman that same thing though. Be bold, be confident.
Oh, give me that. Yeah, Key! We're up, boy. Sack.
I expect a big year from
defensively,
Malachi Starks.
There were some real like rookie contributors last year that'll be able to take a big step. I think Malachi Starks is going to become, a household type of name in the secondary.
I expect him to look a lot better this year.
Yeah.
Let's have a day, man. Let's have a day.
Seeing how much he's grown from last year just to this year, like he's the most vocal I've ever heard him. He's calling out things.
I love that.
Let's get that damn ball, man.
I love that. And I love, because it feels like to me, last season, I remember in the very first game against Buffalo, I believe Malachi Starks had a dropped pick. If he would have caught that pick, man, we his confidence probably would have been sky high. We might have been off to the races. But nevertheless, he did seem like the game like slowed down for him, right? As the season went on. Like you guys remember, it was sometime in the middle of the season where he got like back-to-back picks or something like that. It did seem like the game was kind of coming more naturally to him. So I do expect that under Jesse Minter this season, he's going to be wreaking havoc on that back half of the field. I really, really do.
Get that damn ball. Get a couple steps. Good talk, good talk. Ball up here, ball up here. I'm here with you, I'm here with you. Hey, let the back.
Love the communication.
Lets you know that he's actually a lot more comfortable in his own shoes now.
There we go.
I think being able to have a year under my belt, learning what it means to truly be in the NFL, I think I feel so much better and I feel like I'm, back to myself is where I want to be, and I think that's where I'm getting.
That's what I was talking about, my tempo. I need to stay there. First day. First day out, it's gonna come around. Just keep working.
Malachi, Keon, and Keandre, you'll see the three of them together throughout the building. All three kind of were able to carve out their own roles their rookie season, but I think
don't
this
sleep
year
on
kind of
Keon
coming
Martin
into year
either.
two, it's really an
Or
emphasis
Keandre.
on wanting to expand those roles.
Even if you hear, just kind of be like, don't be on your heels, because it's going to be hard to move laterally.
I
Like,
agree,
if you're in
Mr.
your
Jackson.
heels, and I come here and you feel like
These are just guys who really want to succeed, and so they've been able to take that friendship that they have and then translate that to trying to make each other better on the football field as well.
Finish it! Come back. I told you that. Come back every time.
Ooh, boy, this turf hot. Ooh.
Training camp soon, man. Training camp soon. Next week.
You feel good about everything today, though?
Yeah, I do.
Just
I'm
like-
not gonna lie. Bro, so like, you know it's crazy, bro. We already year 2, right?
Year 2, feels great out here. Attacking it with enthusiasm.
It's crazy, but it's kind of like, it's eye-opening about like the growth I feel like we made from year 1.
Yeah, facts.
But also how much more we can.
How much it can go, yeah. I think it's like when you look at Kyle and just like where he's at.
Right.
Like he's such on like an elite level.
Dog.
And I think that like his growth from like his year 1 to his year 2 to his year 3 or whatever, like you look at it and it's like, I think if you take the right steps, then like that's the direction you can end up in. I think like we're trying to take the right steps.
Go back to the top of this. So like right here, like with this picture is just like knowing that, okay, regardless, I'm trying to eliminate that out. I'm trusting my speed and ability that if he do that, like that's where it's gonna be weak at, I can get back into it.
You can get back into it.
And then selling it all the way, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, cause the quarterback's always playing mind games with us.
Yeah,
so like, okay.
Now it's time we get to play mind games with him. Facts.
How we mess around with them, bro, a little
Facts.
bit, you know, and you know, bro, it's kind of crazy because, you know, coming in BDFA from an Illinois State school, FCS school, you know the team you coming into, you know who they picked up in the draft. And, you know, I saw you was coming from Georgia, bro, you know, first round guy. And I'm like, you really don't know what to expect when you coming in.
Facts.
And, you know, coming in year 1, bro, you was really like, bro, you was so cool, just like, you know, just like chilling like day 1. Me and you just locked in.
Chilling.
You know what I'm saying? Dre, you want to watch some film?
Brotherhood.
Like, get this, or you want to work on this technique? And even going back to the hotel, like.
I was like, it really started in the hotel. Like, when we got to the hotel, that first day, like, cause didn't nobody really know anybody. It was like the more like we were here or whatever, and it really be like, hey, like, you want to go sit in the lobby and then go or whatever. Then we would sit in the lobby and then we would come here and do like a little walkthrough. That's really where it started.
Is Keandre Jackson with the biggest special teams coverage play of the day. Picked off!
I love that Keandre Jackson is getting some shine here. Like, listen, we got over 80 people watching live. Like the video for that. Like the video for Keandre Jackson, man.
Malachi Starks pulls it down, and the rookie with his first NFL interception returns it to
Warms
the
me heart.
45-yard line.
Just wanted to like really dive into it. Like you got an opportunity and your opportunities is such a small window. Like, so both of us not wanting to waste the time with whatever the opportunity presented itself. I think that's like, honestly, like that's where we kind of saw eye to eye. It's just like, okay, we here, let's get to work, you know? This was elite.
Man, but finish. We got, to be elite, bro, just finishing on it, bro.
What's your goal for today? What's your goal for today? I like it.
What about you?
I respect Keandre
I wrote
Jackson's
down
tackling.
my pad level, my tempo, my pedal, and then just communicating.
I think for me it started like when I was at Georgia. The vet that I had when I was a freshman coming in, it kind of started with him. He was like, hey, let's work together. Pick something to focus on and then let's do it. So then like we just started.
That's why we put up on the goals. Just fly around, play free.
That's a good way to be like intentional about like what you want to accomplish. That's a big way for me to just to continue to keep growing.
And being able to go through and, you know, like holding each other accountable and competing, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like that's definitely, like you said, makes the practice so much more intentional. It's fun, cause
yeah, I was about to say, it makes it more fun, like as well, like, cause then you just got somebody like that just knows what's going on, what you're trying to accomplish, like, and somebody's chasing it with you. Like it's so much more fun that way. Hey, watch out, guy. Watch out, guy. Watch out.
Malachi Starks content. All right. What's next? Offensive.
All right, boys, how we doing?
All right, here we go.
That's good.
All right, Coach Dak.
What is this? What's on their faces? What is that? Blinders. Why do they have blinders? To lock in. They put these on these horses, all right, to try to get them to have tunnel vision, kind of focus in. The most successful horses, the most successful racers, all right, are able to step into the gates. They're able to lock in. They're able to block out distractions, all right, and run the race through the finish line. We got to do a great job of putting the blinders on. Okay, you got to put this thing on. All right, you got to be looking right ahead. Great opportunity to do it.
There was a declinalogy in there, a declinalogy, and yes, I did just come up with that just now. But this is, I'm assuming, probably the first of many, because that was good. I like that. That was good. Bravo for Declan so far.
All right, the next couple days.
Offense on the hop. Here we go. Here we go.
Zay looking quick. Zay looking quick. Jacoby.
First, attaboy. Here we go.
Oh, I cannot wait to see Adam Randall in the preseason.
Good track. I love it.
Tez.
Here we go.
Tez on the deep balls too.
The offense gonna be fire though.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Trait of Declan that you notice real quick from being around him. Something that kind of stands out.
He got the same mentality as us.
I feel like our coaches is like
love that.
one of us in a sense.
It's easier to relate to him because we could talk like we friends. What he expect of me and what he expect of us. So it's easier to communicate in that way.
He's been awesome.
Wasn't getting that with Todd Monken.
As a teacher, I think is the main thing that kind of sticks out is he's incredibly good at teaching this offense and really understands it from every different aspect of it.
Yeah, I mean we learn.
You guys learn. Yeah, you guys learn them. All right, let's go.
He teach you in a certain way where you remember the plays where there's not too much stress on you, but he give you a lot.
Rasheen, a little more with your shoulders that first step.
Hey, listen, young people relate to young people. That's all I'll say.
That first step should look like I'm running wide zone to the linebacker. Yeah, you're just a little square here. Okay, you took the first step, but just a little turn, and then I'm crossover, roll him downhill. Does that make sense?
He was able to, kind of dive into each position group.
Zay, you're taking an angle at the butt of this guy to cut him out. These will all be on one, okay? On one. Whole point is that they're jumping your cadence, okay? And we're trying to pry the defense open. So, Tank, what could you do better right here? Hit a better landmark. We're trying to stretch this thing on the front side, right? Once you hand that thing, I know he's a little wide, okay? Once you hand that thing, try to stick that right foot in the ground and go make the turn. I know that he's wide right there. I got it.
Super smart. He loves the game of football, and he's a really good leader as well.
Oh, he's a genius. He got stuff that I've never seen.
Sometimes he see things that I don't see, Sometimes I see things that he might have not thought of, Just great. And I feel like we need that.
We know all the plays now. You got it. All right? Let's be as detailed as we possibly can be right here.
I think the thing that, Coach Declan's trying to get us to accomplish is that details matter, and I think it's super important.
His creativity with his mind and how detailed he is, it's like mind-blowing.
Focus on the details and, good things will happen. I think that the more attention you can, pay attention to stuff like that, you're going to be a system that's going to be hard to fail.
I want to be detailed as well, keep the defense honest. So we doing everything right, the little things right. Defense don't know what we're doing, what we're capable of on offense any given play. And with the type of coach that Declan is bringing, that I believe he's bringing, like the sky's the limit.
This is what I mean, chat. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say that when the Ravens throw a punch to the league that the league has not seen yet, it hits hard. It hits really, really hard. TC with the super chat donation, the super sticker in here. Appreciate that, TC, dropping the 5-piece, making it rain here on this episode of Quiet Storm Sports on the Purple Rain Podcast YouTube channel. Just over 80 people watching live right now. If you are watching live, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and just hello. My name is Sudden Death. If you've never, joined the channel before and seen any of these videos online, we appreciate you guys for coming through. Best Nation Donation says Asmodeus. That's right. Clap it up for him, TC. Thank you for making it rain, brother. All right, back to the video.
He's got to snap you faster than that,
yeah.
So you don't get buried in there. Does that make sense? So all it's going to feel like, you're running a shallow. You're going to be a little steeper than normal, and you're going to get that dude to run. You'll feel when he starts to play over the top.
Yeah.
You're running it off of a dude.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Oh. What do you say, Coach? Oh, yeah. How about I keep running with no ball? Straight to the end zone.
Zay said, I like the sound of that. I like this. You got to get me a ball? Yeah, for sure. For sure. See, I think Zay is definitely going to he's going to take a step forward this season. I totally do think that, contrary to popular belief from people who watch this channel, I love Zay Flowers. Now, you guys know how I feel, but I do think that in this offense with Declan Doyle, you heard it just then. He said, we got to get you a ball, man. There's going to be times where they're simply going to just get Zay Flowers the football. Right. And like I said, maybe 20 minutes ago, I would rather that be him, running routes, getting downfield and things like that, as opposed to getting him the ball behind the line of scrimmage. So I love the fact that, he's running these routes here. He ran an in-breaking route here. The middle of the field should belong to Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is a fearless. He's a small but mighty receiver. He's fearless. Right. I'll give him that. Do I think he cuts too much? Yes, I do. I think that's just kind of like that's a flaw that can be fixed, but I do think that he'll be eating up a lot of the middle of the field this season, especially with all those bigger body targets that Lamar Jackson has now that'll play on the outside.
Hey, it's crazy. I'm the oldest one in here.
Yeah, you the vet now.
Hey, I'm the old head. Hey, man, I'll get y'all salon. That's kind of weird because I'm like the oldest one.
He always playing with
and they ain't that
too.
old, though.
That's
we gonna get one of those old heads still running. No, you about to say use me. Since I'm the old head, I'm gonna act like the old head. Even though I'm a young head, I'm a young old head.
Black Daniels, appreciate the jewels.
Now
Uncle
that he's
Alert.
really been able to establish himself as a true number one wide receiver, he's kind of embraced that leadership role. He's always been vocal, but I think now it's being vocal and kind of bringing those younger guys along with him.
Mike, appreciate the jewels, brother. 200 jewels from Mike. 440 from Black Daniels.
Y'all come over here. Good route. Good Jack. Good. Yeah, it's just teaching me how to lead. It's just teaching me how to lead guys that's younger than me. Take what the vets gave me.
I'm not gonna lie.
Give it to them.
Jacoby looking kind of strong. Jacoby look kind of strong. The triceps on Jacoby are kind of popping out. I'm not gonna lie. So, getting physical at the line, we're gonna see. I mean, that's again top 3 players I'm most curious about for preseason and training camp is Jacoby Lane. Are you going to be able to beat press man? Point blank period. Full stop. Are you going to be able to beat press man? Because in the AFC North, the proven way to stop Lamar Jackson or to at least slow him down, man blitzes. They love throwing that at us. Okay. So can you beat press man on 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8? Get off your guy, make yourself available, reach out those hands, those huge 10-inch hands, and catch the damn ball. That's what I need to know about Jacoby Lane. But like I said, body type right here, looking pretty good. He's not looking skinny. I'll give him that.
Take what the vets gave me from my years before and give it to them.
Why do it?
I go second inside, like this. 1, 2. Yeah. Cause think about it, you gonna slam on it, he gonna be starting to run. So you're gonna have time to do that. That's what I tell you. Just play, bro. It's gonna come. Don't overthink it. Good day, y'all, boy.
Hey, last play. Hey, 82, 87.
What up? Toast up, man. Good little day. Hey, we had some explosives today. Hey, keep stacking. Salud, man.
Salud.
What else on me? What else on 3? 1, 2, 3.
First one here.
Okay, Lamar. Media day.
Good. I'm good, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, good to see you, man. Yes, sir. Where we at with it? Chilling, man. What's up, dog? Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
So this set should be pretty easy. We're gonna get a couple pictures for you.
All right, ready and action.
LJ, you hear that?
Shit, smile. Who was that yelling?
That's real fan Dan over there.
Oh, that's a R-A-V. That's him? Okay, that's real. What's going on, Mr. Dan?
How you doing, Lamar? I love you, man.
I'm good. I love you too, man. I be seeing you all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I be seeing you.
Does it help fire up the team, or does it distract you?
Nah,
it's all right, man. You keep your mind on your business, but if anything I can do fires you and the guys up, man, I'm all about it. We're going to do Go Ravens. 1, 2, 3. Go Ravens!
So as a production team, Media Day at this point over years has really become what we kind of look at as our content Super Bowl. Every single network is represented in some capacity. You'll have Sunday Night Football recording their iconic intros that they'll use in a game. ESPN's doing elements. The NFL's here to do their traditional headshots. Media Day is really a true team effort here at the Ravens. Every kind of aspect of the organization, it takes part in it. Equipment is dressing 90 players in June with brand new uniforms that we didn't even have a couple months ago. PR is getting 90 guys everywhere they need to be in the span of just really 12 hours, executing on all these different stations. So it's really every single department at the Ravens working together to create this awesome day that makes it really seamless for the players.
Ready and action.
Let's go. I see you.
Let's
How's
go,
the air
Lamar.
out there?
Man, I can't wait for the season. So close, Chad. So close.
You look like the birds are actually about to come out the screen.
Oh, the Ravens media
Dang,
team,
I
they
thought once I did
destroyed
it that
this,
one
man.
time, it was over. That was all my creativity.
They bodied this.
Woohoo. You feel that?
That was probably like top 3 days of the
I
offseason
got some egg on my arm too.
when they revealed those new jerseys.
They're making you do eggs in there?
It's supposed to be impossible
Top 3 days
to crack an egg with your bicep. Have you seen this?
of this offseason. Max Crosby
I got
trade. At least that first night.
How many takes it take?
Just one time, you know.
Then draft night. We
Listen, I work out.
got Venga.
Might not like to sometimes, but I work out.
And probably Trey Hendrickson. Then the jersey release.
Oh, y'all didn't think I was actually gonna crack
Giving us the egg cracking thing again. San Jacoby couldn't crack it. He looked smaller there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how that's possible.
It's fun. It's something that, you don't get to do too often, and there's a lot of different, type of energy that goes into it. Eddie over here behind the camera, he's got this, massive screen behind you with all these, different effects. And I think just kind of the aura behind it is really, really cool.
Yeah, it'll be super dope in the stadium, that's for sure. With Trey Hendrickson. Calais is back, baby. I cannot wait. Jay Higgins, I would love to see Jay Higgins.
All the different the effects and stuff that goes into it. These guys are really, doing their thing, and it's really, really cool.
I need Jay Higgins to have a huge preseason. Okay, just to put his name on the map. Because that dude can play. By the way, Maryland flag all the way.
2026 Media Day. We're finally done. This is a wrap. You're out of here.
Lamar's ready to get up out of there. All right, where we going next? Where we at next?
All right, here we go.
Man, the facility is
Great
beautiful.
energy yesterday. All right. This is
castle.
important, man. What separates us? How detailed and disciplined we're willing to be. How we work on fundamentals. How we work to make each other better. All right. Within the framework of what we're trying to get accomplished. All right. Trying to make each other better. All right. And then ultimately, all right, that we go through everything that we're trying to do, from the meeting room to the weight room to the practice field, okay, to recovering, to sleeping, with the mindset that we're going to be the best. All right. And that I'm attacking everything with that be the best mentality. All right. What's it take to be the best? It takes everything. Everything's important to be the best.
I'm not going to lie. Listen. Okay. Look. This is going to sound bad. I'm not going to lie, chat, though. Like, does Jesse Minter sounds like a young John Harbaugh. He sounds like a young John Harbaugh. Now, I'm going to get to John Harbaugh's trying to hype up the Giants, at their meeting earlier today. I'm going to get into that at the end of this episode. But here, Jesse Minter definitely sounds like a young John Harbaugh.
All right, we have that mindset, we'll get where we want to go.
When you play a game and you go back and look at plays that were impactful in the game, ahead of those plays, you don't know what plays they are.
Touchdown! Zay Flowers!
That was a nice touchdown from Zay.
And he's going to be dropped to the turf.
Sometimes it's in the fourth quarter, sometimes it's in the second quarter, sometimes it's in the third quarter. So it's not
more
just like an
strip
end of
sacks.
game. To
Need
me,
that.
it's just like when your
Need
number's
that.
called, and we just have that mentality that we can answer the bell, whatever the bell is, that we can answer it.
Be the best. That's why we're here, right? And I saw this in the weight room the other day, right? And at the bottom, one of the things, right? Try to be the best in everything, but says when your best is needed, right? So when you hear be the best when your best is needed, let's go with Ronnie. What does that mean to you?
Critical moments in the game, we need to make a play, man. I need to be the best that I could be in that moment.
it's easy for us to just think like when you read when your best is needed, to think that's exactly like third downs, critical situations, all those things. But the catch is like your best is needed all the damn time.
Facts.
When is your best needed? All the time.
All the time.
So that when these situations occur, it's just what we are.
That's what the game of football is all about, because at some point throughout the season, each and every one of us is going to be called on in a crucial situation, being able our back against the wall, and we're going to need a play. And it's not about pressing. It's just about being your best, doing your job when that's needed. So whether that's in the fourth quarter or whether that's in the first quarter, and I think that's just that constant reminder day in and day out of every day, every practice when you're out on the gridiron, knowing that we're going to need that from you.
It's basically like stay ready so you don't got to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically what they're saying here, you know, because if you have a switch that you turn on and off, like some plays I'm gonna give it my all, I'm gonna give it my best. Other plays I'm gonna take plays off, things like that. You know, what happens when something crucial like the play comes your way and you need to be at your best at that moment? The guy standing across from you who's making X amount of $1 million, he's gonna be at his best. So you got to bring your best weapons to the fight at all times. At all times.
We're in meetings and we're learning the what and whys. Let's be the best. When we're in Indy and we're now drilling the how we're doing things, let's be the best. We're in walkthroughs. All right, walkthroughs. Let's have elite communication, not average, not okay. Let's not play I got a secret. All right, let's have elite communication. Let's be loud. Let's give a call. Let's echo a call. Let's sign. Let's co-sign. Let's play with great technique and fundamentals, right? Pad low, hand placement, right? Can still block release. Can still work the edge of a blocker in the pass game, right? Can still work angles like Coach showed in his team meeting.
Big boys.
Right? Back end should be noisy. We should be talking. Okay, everything pre-snap should be like a full speed rep for us. All right, and then post-snap.
Wait, what did that say?
Okay, everything pre-snap.
Meanings, what and why, Indy, how. Elite comms, intentional tech and fun. Let's take off. You cool. Can we be the best? Every team in the NFL protect the standards. All right.
That should be like a full speed rep for us. All right, and then post snap, we're walking through. All right, with elite technique and fundamentals. But let's be the best at that. So let's be the best at all those things and protect the standards. Everybody good there?
Excited for Anthony Weaver too this year.
Hey, listen up, listen up, listen up.
Over here, we go offense on this side of the 45. Defense on this side of the 45, line of the 45.
Right now, in OTAs, it's a little less competitive from a football standpoint, and so we're doing some creative
Luke,
ways
to try to
create some juice and excitement in competition.
Gonna need you this year, big time.
Rookie's gonna have to get a grip. It's a 5-man relay race.
Today's throw will be over your head.
We have a Jesus sled relay race.
Over the shoulder.
My boy Emery
right
Jones
hand,
out
one-handed
there putting
catch.
in work.
The team that does not finish first has 25 push-ups. Go, 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 go.
Be your best when your best is needed.
It's our best is needed all the time. That gives you the right to say, like, maybe I f***ed up the last play. That's okay. My best is needed the next play now. The next play is the most important play.
The players have loved it, embraced it.
Oh, Venga. I can't remember who he beat on that one.
The name of the game is competitiveness and winning your one-on-ones, winning your matchups, and just bringing that side to, but also having a little bit of fun at end of practice is it's been nice.
Come on, Tez! You can tell it!
His Beavers jersey all ripped up.
He's still on the line. Yeah. He gotta go back, man. They cheated.
So it's using those competitive juices to then fuel team chemistry.
Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Mike. Y'all boy getting stronger than the.
They always talking trash. Like a true wide receiver. Like a true wide receiver. We're going to see this year if they can convert him to like being like a bona fide one. Like a top 10 receiver in this league. That's what I'm hoping for this year.
So it's been really fun, and I think it's a good way to kind of build that camaraderie throughout the offseason program.
Yeah. Offense, defense, bonding before training camp even start. So much buy-in too. You gotta love the buy-in. Everyone seems bought in.
Okay, like when it's a little bit more competitive football-wise, that might be like 3 third downs, 2 out of 3. You know what I mean? It might be one play on the 5-yard line. Okay, so that's the mentality. Is just like you're not gonna know going into it. You're not gonna know what play is gonna be the most important play of the game till after the game. Everybody's after the game is like, hey, these 4 plays were the difference, but you don't know that going into it. So every play, every situation, you just got to be ready. Your number's called, you step up and you make the play. That's all it is.
I mean, I'm gonna reiterate. He definitely does sound like a younger John Harbaugh, but okay, got to put the but in there. He does sound a lot more detailed. He does sound a lot more like the things he's saying aren't as surface level as what John Harbaugh was saying, right? John Harbaugh was like strictly CEO, strictly culture, strictly say the right thing, almost like a perfect ChatGPT response to a prompt. Jesse Minter kind of gives you those same formalities, but he does give you like in greater detail, right? It's basically like an improvement upon the design in terms of like how he communicates with his team. And we're going to continue to monitor this throughout the season, but very interesting. I'm noticing things here with Jesse Minter.
That's all we're trying to build. All right, so great job today. Let's come back tomorrow, be even better. All right, let's go. L, break us down.
Go, Jack.
Enjoy y'all, boys. Y'all, boys, let's keep stacking, man. Family on 2, 1, 2. Family.
I think any program, it's like you want the players to walk into the facility and feel like the facility's making them better, making them the best version of themselves. And you want to make it engaging, you want to make it fun, yet like we know what we're here for. We know why we're here and why we're working. That to me is the whole goal of the off-season program. Take ownership, man. Take ownership. Player-led team. Take ownership. Okay, position coaches, take ownership. Coordinators, take ownership.
Like the video, y'all.
Your habits / our habits. When you do that, when you take ownership of your habits, all right, you really take ownership of your career. We really want this to be their team. That it's a player-led team within the messaging
that we want to create. 45 likes. Can we get to 50?
We want to create. We want them to take the reins and run with this thing.
We've made a lot of leaps throughout the offseason. Obviously, ever since Coach Minter's been here, it's a new start, and it's just about coming together and taking what's ours. Live full, die empty.
I think that we have an incredible group of men. I think, players and coaches, I'm excited to see how this team gels. It's a team that has a lot of great things to do.
Obviously, we've learned a lot from a new offense, new defense, special teams, but that they feel like the time that they spent here helped them be ready to battle in training camp. And then as we go into the next phase,
catching everything.
really simple mindset for everybody.
In camp.
All the decisions made, all right, are to try to put us in the best position to be successful. I just look forward to the guys coming back with a great frame of mind, with knowing what we want to accomplish, and then at the end of the day, when the first day of training camp starts, that we focus on the process of getting better. It's always going to be about us here. We feel like we got a really good team, that if we put in the work and we stick to our process, that it really won't matter about anything else.
All I got to say is I'm really proud of this group. You guys have done a remarkable job over here, playing with great effort, playing with passion, and playing for each other. And I think that's going to bode well for us this season. I think we're going to be something special.
Make sure you keep doing what you got to do. Let's go get this thing. This team goes as we go.
Come back better than you are today. When you come back. Benches, bro.
Great off season. All right. Appreciate the work. Okay.
I agree, Smitty.
We've come a long way. I think we start to understand each other, what our standards are, what we're trying to create. All right. Remember, all right, you are the owner of your career while you're gone.
I am surprised we haven't heard from Dwayne Ledford.
All right. Take charge of it. how you operate, how you do things, how you come back ready to go, how you regain that excitement for that first day of training camp. All right, you own that, okay? Gonna bring up Mr. Bisciotti, all right? You gotta give us a few words.
All right, Steve, Big Steve, Big Steve. Yeah, I still haven't forgotten, man. Big Steve kicked off the offseason with a bang. I know you guys remember that press conference after firing John Harbaugh. Man, good times.
How are you? I want to make something pretty simple. It's really simple. What do you think Derrick Henry's doing for the next 5 weeks? You're training and you're loving family. You're loving up your family. Give them the time that you might not be able to give them starting in August. This is the time that you can show them, the people that gave you the most, give them the most. Have fun, be safe, and we'll see you back here in 5 weeks.
Sound advice. Very, very sound advice. I love that. I love that he didn't harp on like, hey, make sure you're working out. You know, he was firm. Like, hey, look, like, be smart. Like, what do you think Derrick Henry's doing? They all said Hills. I mean, he's like, yeah, you're probably right. Definitely be smart. Keep your body in shape, but also take care of what's yours. Take care of home. You know, that's what's most important. And once you are on the road every other week, here in a couple of weeks, then it's going to be more difficult to do that. So take advantage while you can. And I love that advice from the owner there.
Lamar, break us down.
Hey, let's go.
Come on,
Man, y'all did a great job on this camp. Family on 2, 1, 2.
You know, Lamar ain't never got too much to say. Not too much from Lamar. All right. So that was the Ravens Wired episode. It was a good one too. I enjoyed that. It does seem like it was really just kind of most of it were like spliced videos from what we saw throughout earlier in the offseason, it kind of felt like. But I did appreciate, you know, some of the newer interviews in there and kind of getting going deeper and learning about Malachi Starks and what he's thinking about this year. Keandre Jackson getting some shine. Zay Flowers, really, I think if there's one player that I'm most encouraged about coming out of this Ravens Wired episode, is definitely Zay Flowers. I can say that with full-on confidence because they really, really, you know, made an emphasis on him being like the focal point. You know, more so than Lamar, more so than Derrick Henry, or really anybody else in this episode. It was mainly Zay Flowers. He kind of stole the show. And I do think that, you know, going back to one thing that Declan said in that video, he said that, hey, Zay, we got to get you a ball. And you may not think anything of it, but I just believe that this coaching staff and this offensive coaching staff, to be specific, is going to get Zay Flowers the ball some way, somehow, probably about he was getting 6 targets a game last year in 2025. I think you can bump that up to about 7. I think you could bump it up to 7.5. He's going to get the ball. I think they still want to use him as a gadget. They're still going to, much to my chagrin, give him the ball behind the line of scrimmage on screens and things of that nature. But I do believe that he's going to get schemed into this offense a whole lot more. And I do believe he's going to have another 1,000-yard season. The only thing is he going to have the touchdowns to go with it? That's the next evolution of his game for me. You guys know that. I won't harp on it any further. Okay. But anyways, yes, great Wired episode. One of my other biggest takeaways from it that you guys are not liking, and I understand it, but Jesse Minter sounding like a young Harbaugh, which isn't really like a bad thing, because I'm saying like John Harbaugh was good at saying the right things. You know, he just kind of like, it got to a point where him just saying all the right things got stale because we knew that things were going wrong. Right. And we don't have that feeling yet with Jesse Minter because we're still in this kind of honeymoon phase with Jesse Minter because we haven't seen him coach the team yet officially. But like I said before, Jesse Minter is like an improvement on the design of John Harbaugh. And it's part of the reason why they hired Jesse Minter, because he is in a lot of ways kind of similar to Harbaugh, plucked from a similar tree. Right. But Jesse Mentors, he's the improvement on the design. He's a lot more detailed. There's a lot more actual ball talk in his coach speak, and you love to see that. So don't take it too personal, Ravens fans, Rain Gang family. You guys know what I mean. I hope so. I hope so, at least. The man says that's fair. See? Tanja says, why is Sutton still talking about Zay's game over and over while Bate wasn't even in the Wired? Let me address the first question. Why am I still talking about Zay's games? Because he's my wide receiver one. He is the Ravens wide receiver one. And he was heavily featured in this video. So I got to talk about him. And I talked him up. I said that I think he's going to have over 1,000 yards this season. We'll see on the touchdowns, but I think they're going to get him the ball more too this year. So if you're a Zay Flowers fan, if you are a fan of number 4, you have a lot to look forward to this season, at least in my estimation. Second part of that comment from Tanja says, while Bate wasn't even in the Wired. You're sure right. He really wasn't in the Wired too much, but that was because he wasn't really at the mini camps. Remember? He wasn't there. He had just had the baby, so he was not at any of the OTAs or he wasn't at the late stage OTAs and then the mini camp part of it. I believe he missed some time when they were filming a lot of those clips that we saw. We did see him in the meeting at the very beginning of the episode, so he was in it. He just wasn't like heavily featured in it. Let me see what else you guys are saying here in the chat. Don't forget to join the Rain Gang, like the video, sub to the channel as well if you are new. Daily Ravens content coming out here, right here at the Purple Rain Podcast YouTube channel. As Modi says, I'm trying so hard not to talk about Bateman, but I'd much rather Diggs as wide receiver too. Sure. I mean, I definitely think that Stephon Diggs right here, right now is a better receiver than Rashad Bateman until proven otherwise. But I do think that Bateman, much like Zay Flowers, will see some more opportunities this year, some more fruitful opportunities behind a much improved offensive line for Lamar Jackson. Okay. All right. Okay. So overall, good episode of Ravens Wired, but it's only got me even more fired up for Friday. And again, Friday is when our rookies, quarterbacks, and injured veterans report to training camp. So I'm sure we'll get some media from that, get some reports. Hopefully they do some cool 7-on-7 work maybe, or some drills, some one-on-one drills where we get some reports coming out of camp, because I just need to hear by the end of Friday, okay, was Jacoby Lane, what was he doing out there? Elijah, what was he doing? You know what I mean? I know the pads won't be on quite yet. Hibner, Cuevas, I need to hear something about somebody. Okay, that's all I know. All right, let me see. How long are we into this stream? 58 minutes. That's actually not bad. I thought we were actually way longer than that. That's crazy. Yes, Asmodeus, that is what's coming up next. We're going to show this Harbaugh in New York comparison here. Jesse Mentor hyping up his team. Well, not hyping up his team, but just talking to his team in a meeting room. You also had John Harbaugh talking to the New York Giants in a meeting room earlier today. Let's go ahead and take a listen to that.
Welcome, man. Good to see everybody here. You excited?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a little nervous?
Nope.
Huh? A little nervous? I'm a little nervous, man. I'm nervous. Excited nervous, you know? Nervous like before a game almost, man. So get this thing kick off. Standing up here in front of the New York Giants. The New York Giants. This is a New York Giants sitting in this room. The New York Giants. Wow, it's an honor. It's an honor to stand in front of this room right now.
Oh my gosh.
I know those coaches back there feel the same way, right, coaches? Certainly. It's an honor, man.
Holy cringe.
We've been working, haven't we? We've been working early and we were late getting ready for today. Today. Sitting in this chair, this seat, getting to work, getting started. are beginning.
This is bad.
Because this is where it all begins. To get it.
You know what? I can't even blame Harbaugh. You know, he just lost his fastball. He lost his fastball. You can like hear the lack of testosterone in his voice, right? Like he just don't got that anymore. Not that he ever really, really had it for real, but like when he was younger, he was a little bit more, you know, he had a little bit more oomph, a little bit more bass in his voice, I guess you could say. But this just doesn't feel believable. It doesn't feel believable. I think every Giants player sitting in that meeting room were thinking to themselves, all right, so we know he's not going to be a motivator. So which one of us is going to be, you know, rallying the troops, that sort of thing. Black Daniels, appreciate the 10 jewels. Man, but that was bad. That was bad. I almost want to run it one more time. One more time.
I can feel the same way, right, coaches? It's an honor, man. We've been working, haven't we?
Actually, you know what?
Nervous, you know? Nervous like before a game almost, Mason. Give this thing kick off. Standing up here in front of the New York Giants. The New York Giants. This is a New York Giants sitting in this room. The New York Giants.
They're like, yeah. Like, oh, Harbaugh, but I can't even blame him, though. I can't even blame him. Listen, John Harbaugh was with the Ravens, you know, seeing a certain scenery going into every season for 18 years. He saw the same things, he did the same process for 18 years straight. And now he's in a totally new environment, you know, mid 60s almost, I believe. And he's just kind of, I think he's more so trying to convince himself more than anything. That's what I get from this. He's trying to pump himself up with this. Like, I'm here. Like, all of my players stand before or sit before me. And like, no longer am I in purple and gold, but like I'm in blue and red, and I'm in New York now with New York media, totally new coaching staff, totally new environment. I think he's just trying to settle into it. He's just trying to settle into it. Doesn't make it any less funny, though. No less funny. Yeah. William says, remember, that's all he has to contribute. Zero offense or defense. And that is a fact. That is a fact, bro. Asmodeus with the super chat donation, dropping the 5-piece. Look at our new gift for the super chats with our guy Lamar. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Asmodeus. Let me see what Asmodeus said here. Let me see. Asmodeus says, "Are you sure Minter is a young Harbs?" No, I did not say that. I didn't say Minter is a young Harbaugh. I said he sounds like a young Harbaugh from what I heard when him talking to the team in that Wired episode. I never said he is a young Harbaugh. I just said they sound similar. I think that they're different. They're just different. They're different. I mean, John Harbaugh, obviously, like my guy William said, didn't have anything to contribute really on defense or offense. Jesse Minter, he actually knows ball on defense like the back of his hand. That's the difference. They're fundamentally different, Harbaugh and Jesse Minter. Says Minter ain't that much of a chud. This shit is painful, and he should have taken a year off. John Harbaugh, I think so too. I think he should have went the Tomlin route. I respect him for not. I respect him for hopping right back into it and saying, you know what, I'm not done. I want to keep chugging along. I don't want to take a year off. I don't want to go on a bunch of vacations and shit like that. Like, no, I still have business to tend to. I'm a football coach. People who have that kind of purpose and meaning, I got to respect it. Joe Flacco has the same thing. Again, watch the Netflix quarterback special if you haven't already. But at the same time, I do think that a year off maybe could have done him some good. Right? Take a year off, go work for CBS or something, maybe do some analyst stuff there, some commentating, see how you like it. And then, see the lay of the land of the league, right? Because I think that's another thing too. If you become a commentator or an analyst as a former head coach and you plan on getting back into the pool at some point and becoming a head coach again, you kind of get to see, like, take a step back and just take a look at the entire league, see what the trends are here and there. You don't have to worry about your own team week to week, and then you can jump back into it. Maybe that's what Tomlin's trying to do. Maybe Tomlin is trying to reset his philosophy, take a year off, watch a bunch of football, talk about a bunch of football, study a bunch of football without having to worry about getting ready for games every week. And then I'm going to come back next year, coach somebody, and I'll have a better idea of where I need to take the team. I think that could have done John Harbaugh some good. But he is, again, pushing mid-60s. Maybe he wants to retire by a certain year. So I can see that too. I see it both ways. I do. But I did not say that Minter is a young Harbaugh. Take my L. When did I take an L, Big Doug? When did I take an L? Not even his old players clapped it up. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure in this meeting, like, there were guys sitting next to guys like Isaiah Likely or Jordan Stout. They're like just nudging him, like, is this guy always this dry? Is he always this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, non-charismatic? Like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of him, kind of Harbs. Not gonna lie to you. Get used to it. We got any YNs in here who can hype the team up? Because this guy's probably not going to do it. Who are their coordinators? I don't know who their coordinators are. Maybe they can help, but I don't know. Best of luck to Harbs, though. Best of luck. Best of luck to him. Tanja says those players don't know what they're in store for. Are they buying into what Harbs is selling? That's the question. That's the question that's going to need answers. And I'll tell you what. They can, you know what? Let me actually look up the Giants schedule really quick to see how they start their season. Because that's a team who, if they don't get off to a fast start, which, without their wide receiver one, Malik Neighbors, could be a little rough. Bryce, appreciate the jewels. Appreciate the jewels, Bryce. Could be a little rough, but the Giants season doesn't start the easiest, right? Out the gate. You see, Black Daniels, appreciate the 10 jewels. Out the gate, the Giants have the Cowboys. Okay, they have the Cowboys on September 13th at 7:20 p.m. I believe that what is maybe Sunday Night Football. I'm actually not sure. It's either Sunday, Monday night, one of the two. Maybe Sunday night. But the Cowboys are going to be a tough out for them in week 1, even though the Giants are at home. And then right after that, they go to LA and play the Rams. So imagine a world where the Giants start off 0-2, and let's say the Cowboys starts off 2-0, and they fall behind in the division just like that. Does this team kind of lose its confidence? And does John Harbaugh lose the locker room early? And does then John Harbaugh become another coach? And this, it'll just be early on in the season. We'll see if they can bounce back. And again, this is all hypothetically speaking. But is it possible that John Harbaugh becomes a journeyman coach? If he doesn't prove his worth in New York with the Giants, then New York media is not going to keep him around while they continuously fail. They're not going to do that. They're going to get him up out of there. Okay. All right. Let me see. 4th place schedule. Yeah. Matt Nagy. That's right. Yeah, he ain't hyping nothing, man. Nothing. Romans, the run game coordinator. Yeah. Lamar Jackson, Dart better get ready. Right, because he did say that he was going to use Jackson Dart pretty much like how he used Lamar. He's got his new Lamar Jackson. We'll see about that. But let me actually go a little bit further in the Giants schedule here just to see how they're stacking up against it. So Cowboys first, then Giants. I think they'll go 0-2, to be honest with you, to start out. Then they get the Titans. I do think that they can bounce back and beat the Titans at home. So I'll go 1-2. Then they have the Cardinals. I think that they go 2-2 there. Let me see. Bryce gifting a membership here in the chat. What's going on, Bryce? Appreciate that. Gifting a membership to Darius, who was the recipient of that one. Bryce making it rain here. Let's go ahead and clap it up for him. Appreciate that. Lots of stuff for our members coming this season as well. Exclusive content, also our giveaways, and so much more. Call-in shows. Thank you for the jewels, Bryce. Our call-in shows are going to be big this season. If you want to call into the show, chop it up with me or Alex, you'll be able to do that as long as you are a member on the channel. We're going to have certain segments for that because we definitely want to get you guys more involved with the show. That's for sure. Okay. How is he going to use Dart like Lamar? I mean, I could see a lot of like read option stuff because, you know, Jackson Dart does have the ability to, you know, run the read option, and the guy he's reading on the edge, he has the athletic ability to beat him around the edge if need be. And if you have that in a quarterback, I do think that you can run certain plays like what Lamar Jackson ran. The issue is Lamar Jackson is just special. He's different, you know, so against 95% of defensive ends, he's getting around them if he keeps it, you know, which is a major threat, as opposed to Jackson Dart probably beats around like 60 to 70% of them on a good day, you know. So I don't think that is going to work exactly how he thinks it's going to work. I think that he better tell Jackson Dart to drop back and find Isaiah Likely. That needs to be the game plan. And apparently they've been hitting it off pretty good so far. Let me see. Mike with the gifted membership. Mike gifted a membership here in the chat. Thank you so much, Mike. And that one's going to Underground Arts 92. Welcome, Underground Arts 92, to the Rain Gang family. Thanks to Mike M. Flock Gang, who's already a member here in the chat. Thank you so much, Mike. Okay. What else do we have? Let me see. So that was Harbaugh. There's one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Oh, the Chiefs released renderings for their stadium that is set to open in 2031. Did you guys see this? So the Chiefs are ditching Arrowhead and they're building a new stadium that's going to be done in about 5 years' time, right? And this is what it's supposed to look like. Basically like a giant greenhouse almost, because you see the glass roof there. Really like a giant red house because you see all the Chiefs red there, but it looks like it's going to be able to fit a boatload of people. I don't necessarily know if the dome was all that necessary, to be honest with you. Raekwon, appreciate the 400 jewels from Raekwon. Thank you so much, brother. Let me see, but I don't necessarily know if I had to rate this 1 through 10. This is the first picture. Now I'll tell you what, that outside shot right there, that's a 10. That is a phenomenal exterior design. Phenomenal. I absolutely love that. Inside, I feel like it lacks a little bit of imagination. See, I've always been a guy who likes a little creativity in his stadiums, right? Give me something that like lets me know what team belongs to the stadium, what mascot belongs to the stadium. Get creative with it. There was a video that I put out probably about a year ago where there was a bunch of like imagined AI stadiums for all the NFL teams across the league, and those were super imaginative. They would never go as far as they did with those. It's in the archives if you want to watch that video. ChatGPT, Sutton reacts to AI stadiums in the NFL, something like that. But I do like to see a little bit more creativity. I am a fan. I mean, like I said, I don't know how necessary the dome was here for Chiefs Stadium, but I am a fan of more teams moving towards dome stadiums because I'm not a fan of like weather impacting games. I'm sorry. I'm not. Like, what was it? The Broncos versus Patriots, the AFC Championship game last year where it was like a snow game and like it just affected pretty much all aspects of the game. I'm good on that. A lot of people disagree, but I'm good on that. Let me see. What else is there here? Yeah, that outside design is just so fire, man. It's so fire. I love it. Afia says, I love a good snow game. It's so pretty. It looks cool on TV, But when guys are slipping and sliding and it kind of like breaks the integrity of their athleticism in a way, like to see these guys perform at the highest level, I think that needs to happen on a neutral plane where the elements aren't impacting how athletic they're able to be. You know, like that's been my only thing. That's been my only thing. You know, I again, feel how you feel about it, but that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. I would prefer to see these games played at the highest level without any interruptions, without anything impacting the game. Outside of the other team scheming, you know, whatever, outside the players, you know, deciding it. That's what I'd prefer. Especially nowadays when there's so much money on the line. I'm surprised that the NFL hasn't been taking action to kind of eliminate weather impacting games. You know, just think about like when you have to, like when you're down 3 and time is expiring and you have to kick a field goal to tie, and like it's like a monsoon going on outside. And it's like it's going to be impossible for us to make this kick. Like everybody knows like it's going to be impossible to make this kick in this monsoon. It's like I don't really like that. Never been a fan. Sorry, I just never been a fan. Retractable roof. If the weather's nice, yeah, peel the roof back. But if the weather is shitty, no, put the roof up, man. We want to see the highest, the most competitive football possible. When guys are slipping and sliding around, can't come out of their breaks the same way. They're Yeah, I'm good. Quarterback's taking his 3-step drop. Instead of hitting a deep ball downfield, he slips. The timing's off. It's like, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. If I wanted to watch Charlie Brown football, then I'd watch Charlie Brown football. All right. So, I don't think that there was anything else I had to get into here on this episode of the show. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it there, barring any other questions that I missed. I don't think I missed any questions. Home field advantage had more to do with your surroundings than just being the home team. Weather is a factor. I understand that. I just don't think that it should be for a multi-billion-dollar company letting the elements impact results of games. Just my opinion. Again, Dart will option himself to CTE. We'll see. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this stream up here. Appreciate all of you guys for coming through. Everybody in the live chat, everybody part of the replay gang as well. Please be sure to like this video and give me down below in the comment section your biggest takeaway, right? Your biggest takeaway from the latest Ravens Wired episode. For me, it was that Jesse Minter does, in fact, sound like a young John Harbaugh. Not the same, but just kind of sounds similar. You know what I mean? Don't kill me for it. Or kill me for it. I don't care. Drop it down below in the comments. Again, like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.